with this and that and a decent league number 1. I think we're going to go no changes. Round 2. Playing some Luca Sneak Attack Emrakul, at least as close as it gets in Modern. A little bit of Prison. Call it the pivot strategy. Let's go. Let's go. Ignore the mirror match there. Quite a surprise. Spoilers. Spoilers. All right, let's go again. That's what people are here for. They want to see us put spaghetti in, and they can't even believe we're doing it in Red Prison, but we do it any way we can. Exactly, running it back. How bad can it be? 1-4-0-5? Doesn't matter. We made friends along the way. 4 mil, 1 burn. We got to find that mill opponent. That's what we're seeking out tonight. You know what's going to happen. We're going to find the mill opponent. They're going to main board, whatever, and they're going to bring in Crypt Incursion and just ruin our day. We're going to have to pitch Emrakul, Seasoned Pyromancer or something like that, or it's going to get milled over and they're going to Crypt Incursion. That's how it's going to happen. Pasta to the wall and see what sticks. There you go. Fun fact, making mac and cheese one time. You usually put like 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter or whatever in. And the butter was really, really, it's like frozen because it was out of the fridge. And I didn't want to dirty up a knife to cut this. So I took the spoon that I was stirring the mac and cheese with, and I started scooping off, I got to the point where there was more force on the spoon than remaining needed pressure from the butter, and that butter hit the wall. Wife looked over from the couch. It's like, what are you doing? You're ruining our mac and cheese. Match 1. And that story's behind us now. Let's go. What the? The Waffalompolis. No companion showed. Keep. All right. Good luck, Gus. Please don't be Murktide. That's all we ask for. Okay. 4-color control. No. Aw, crap. White, green. Who's ready for an Enchantress list? Guess we're going Rabblemaster first. Greater Oromancy. All right. Can do. Another 1-drop. We need a race. Blazing Fast. That's what we need to go. Another Rabblemaster here would be great. Go, 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 go. Gotta beat Enchantress. Fun fact, we'll have Emrakul next. Come on. Come on. 3 mana. What are you gonna do? Enchantress Presence. 1-drop. Karn Great Creator. I think that's going to be a no-go, but maybe not. We'll do Chalice Out, Ramnot. Dang it. Well, we're attacking. My opponent's going to draw some cards. We're putting the pressure on. Seize Claims would be great. It would be, wouldn't it? Pressure, pressure, pressure. What do you got for us, opponent? Sanctum Weaver. It's kind of dangerous. Temple Garden. Shoxin. Please don't be what I think it's going to be. No Solitary Confinement, please. I have a lot of mana, by the way. Please, 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 please. Another Sanctum Weaver. Okay, so we're doing okay, I guess. I want to play the Blood Moon, but I know the Karn could be very valuable here. They have double white or double green. What's that? Torborg. Blocks to keep some extra mana here. Goes to 6. All right. I'm going to go with Blood Moon here. I believe this gives me the best chance. It's an extra draw that's hidden in the Horizon Canopy that I don't need them getting. We have plenty of damage here to kill them. So this hinders them a lot more than Karn would for one turn. They find another basic forest. We have another Enchantress Presence. That's not ending me. Making white mana on Thin Ice doesn't end me. Gets rid of Rabblemaster. It's a little funny because now I have a Ramming Out Ruins. It's not going to do much. A lot of white mana. Solitary Confinement could end me. This is the big oof card. Wow. Just goes double solitary. Why not? Draws a lot of cards. Destiny Spinner. All right. Well, Karn downtick Spyglass named Destiny Spinner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Karn downtick. I guess we're going to try to deck my opponent here now. Pithy Needle, Destiny Spinner. Okay, they will attempt to do Emrakul. If they can get Emrakul here, they probably win. I don't know, maybe they don't. Yeah, we can get to these, but we have to get to the greater. We have to do a lot. We have to get to the greater Auramancy first, then we can get to these. We really might need my opponent to just not have Emrakul here so that I can get like Bridge as just a backup plan. Then we can talk about that. But we got a little ways to go. I need my opponent to just no Emrakul. No hard cast Emrakul. Because then I can get Bridge. And if I can get Bridge, I think I'm safer. Because I'm trying to think what else they have main board to get rid of like a Bridge. On Thin Ice is a creature. That's fine. They're just drawing a whole ton of cards here. Bye, Season Pyromancer. Wave. Did everyone wave? Bye, Season Pyromancer. Bye, Elemental Token. Bye. What Goblin Token? All right, go ahead. Take the Goblin. I don't care. What do we got? One here and then this. They have plenty of mana, but this can only pick one color. 15. Oh, snap. Please need to use about, what, 2 of that mana? Please, 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 please. Use 2. Use 2 of that mana. I need them to use 2 of the mana because I don't want them to hardcast Emrakul. What artifacts do you have in your own cyber to get rid of Bridge? If that Emmy, that is. If they Emmy. That I have? Last mana. Please don't be Emrakul. Solemnity. All right, I can beat this. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I think I go get Bridge here. I'm trying to think what my opponent can do, how they get out of this. Because they're gonna put Emrakul into their yard and recycle. And what can I do? Yeah, I can still kill them through this. And get rid of anything that's like critical. So let's use this to go get our bridge so I can remain safe in case they do cast Emrakul. Now they have to put Emrakul back into their graveyard. And then we try to liquid metal coating Greater Oromancy and then both solitary confinements at some point. Maybe we've built up a big enough bed of Rabblemaster tokens by then. Fingers crossed. We can lead with another Karn here too once this one dies. Sanctum Weaver. We're going to hit F6. My opponent's going to do a lot. We'll kind of dictate roughly what they're doing. But basically, if they have a way to get rid of Bridge plus play Emrakul, then we're pretty toast. Yep, we're vastly different than them. If they get another Greater Oromancy, and then they pitch the cards and pitch Emrakul and then have more cards than us, then there's a chance we can't actually win. Though they probably still have to cast a card because of solitary confinement. So Sterling Grove makes it so we can't do the liquid metal coating Fury plan anymore. I don't know. I don't think they typically run O-Ring, but I mean they're digging. Like if they play one more enchantment, we just win. So because they have too many Enchantress Presence and Sithis here. And if they just jam Emrakul, maybe I'm okay here. Don't I win here? You only have 4 cards. Yeah. We win! Cool. All right. That was weird. Lucas Emrakul's Bridges out. Bloodmoon's okay in this matchup. We can do an Abrade here. 1 Pithy Needle. 2 Bloodmoons out. And maybe I just do another Blood Moon. 1 more Blood Moon. Seems all right. I'll be honest, the Blood Moon doesn't usually do a whole lot in this matchup. I'd rather have creatures. You know what? Let's not do the Pithy Needle. Let's do Blood Moons. Two Blood Moons. Next, maybe 4 or 5 turns. Opponent's drawing like 8 cards. All right, I'll keep this. We'll go for the Karn Chandra's shenanigans here. I'm going to get rid of the Seasoned Pyromancer. One of these will win, right? Everything. It cost everything. That's... I actually don't hate Chalice on 1 here, because Chalice on 1 does some weird things with On Thin Ice, Utopia, Abundant Growth, things like that. Now the Blood Moon, if we top decked it, would be kind of interesting. Ritual? Well, I'll take the curve as it's coming out here. Probably just want a Chandra next turn. Man, can you imagine Chandra into Luca now? Woo! Enchantress Presence. You got it, opponent. It's getting a little slow. Maybe I Karn here. Nah. Damage. Oh, Luca, go away. You're supposed to be a surprise. Dang it. Luca was next. I thought about playing Karn, but we wouldn't have had the land. Okay. Deep breath. There's Destiny Spinner. I could very much not kill this. Plus Sanctum Weaver. Here we go again. So, I'm already doing this whole spyglass thing again. Are we going down this route again, opponent? Kind of feels like it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Let's combat first. I want to see if they want to trade Destiny Spinner for Rabble Master. That'll change everything. It's technically 8, so they got to block or they die. Block like this and like this. 5, 6, 4. We just win. Nice. I like winning. Winning's good. By the way, chat, what do I say? Math is for winners. All right. Wins the match, takes Enchantress down. Pretty lucky, I'll be honest. It's a little bit unfavored. It's unfavored because the enchantments are just very difficult for red to get rid of. If you're running into a lot of this kind of stuff in your meta, play a Ratchet Bomb. That does wonders. It does wonders. Happy to 2-0 that, though. Opponent chose poorly. They had to block the Rabble Master. They did not. Pablo, you're up next. Oh, they gave us the good luck. You too, opponent. Hey, check this out. We have so many lands. It's great. No companion once again, and we have a hand like this. Turn 1 bridge. I wish it was a turn 1 bridge, Last God. I hope that's a joke. You know what? Keep. We're going for it. And we're so mad at Gemstone. This is my opportunity to throw a Gemstone away. I love the prompt. It sets those that watch us apart from those that do not. We get to have this conversation where here we are, and if you put both in, I will deny your presence in our stream. Gemstone pitching bridge was the only play there. Ooh, a Street Wraith. Okay, okay, okay. Maybe Living End. In which case, bridge not bad. Bloodstain Miner's not very Living End-like. Water Grave's like Death Shadow-like. Oh, Thoughtseize, we got him. They can only take bridge. Yeah, you got to hit that OK button. You want to Gemstone, hit OK, then click Gemstone. Should have pitched bridge. I should have listened. But what's awesome, this opponent has no idea what we're playing. Oh gosh, double Street Wraith. They're at 9. They're almost dead. I'm almost dead. Oh, shocking. Yeah. Put that Death Shadow. Yeah. 6/6. I'm gonna die. Well, if we get a bridge off the top, we win the game, right? That's how Magic works. Going old school. All the Street Race into the Death Shadow. The war is on. If I see a Stubborn Denial, hats off to them, right? Season Pyromancer, getting rid of Braid plus Basic Mountain. Trying to keep all the Ramionauts. Oh, man. We were so ready for this game. Teamer Battle Rage? Come on, opponent. I'm going to take 6. That's right. No fear. Down to 14. Where's that Gurmag Angler? Come on. Show me it. Basic Island. Basic Island. Guess we're doing this. Drown in the Lock. What a rude card. All right, attack for 2, pass turn. Put him to 5. And then we'll hold our breath. Should we block here? I sort of don't want to, because then we could kill them. I put it on them now. This hesitation. I love it. Look at them hesitating. Look at them thinking. Sweat running down their brow. Unclear of what to do. Math is being applied here. Will I die if I attack? I could. What if they have a land? What if I fake Temur Battle Rage? Now no one plays Temur Battle Rage. I don't have a removal. Oh gosh, they attack. Now it's on me. I'm gonna block. No one plays Temur Battle Rage. I think I can chump block for a while. Snapcaster Thoughtseize? Go for it, go for it, go for it. Don't tell me you have Murktide over there, opponent. I think I'll flip the table if you have a Murktide. Oh my gosh. It's Murktide. They've upgraded Gurmag Angler. It has wings. All right, I'm gonna pass turn. I have a Seasoned Pyromancer in the graveyard. We're gonna go after that. Let's see what they want to attack with. I sort of want to go to 1. Oh, they only attack with the Murktide. Oh. Not like this. Oh, we're not in bad shape here. It's just a Murktide, right? Ooh. Well, now that's an interesting one. Braid doesn't hit opponents. So... play Chandra. Chandra resolves. Attempt a Braid on Murktide. If resolves, downtick. And we win probably through the ground at some point. Let's see if she resolves. She did. I'm going to attempt to shoot this. If they have Bolt, then I'm just going to go up. They don't, so I'm going to kill Murktide. Because I think I can win from this board state here. No attack, plenty of blockers. They're not playing Temur Battle Rage. We have Ramunap plus Chandra, so one token has to hit. They cannot fetch. Obviously, chump blocking. Yes, yes. yes, Death Shadow. Man, I can't believe they've upgraded to Murktide. I like it, but I hate it. All in the same time. This is a close one. I'm only chump blocking, so if they're playing real old school with that Temur Battle Rage... I think they have to fake something here, right? I mean, I died to Temur Battle Rage anyway, so we're just going to chump. I was going to say, we much die to that. There's a Fury. Uptick. Combat. I assume we swing with both. If they connect, if they have 2 spot removals, then I can create tokens again. And then we just uptick and ram you, not ruins. There we go. All right, game 1 taken down. Sweet. So back in the day when we played against Grixis Death Shadow, we didn't really change anything. It was Hollow One Days, Humans, and Death Shadow. And going into game 2, you really didn't have a whole lot. What you would typically bring in is Eidolons, which I would have 4 of if I wasn't trying to bring some Italian main course to our opponent's faces. Fury is not that great. We could probably Fury away and do Emrakul Luca. What's interesting about maybe doing this is if we get a window where we have like a Rabblemaster or Seasoned Pyromancer out there, and we just get to downtick with a Luca, like they may be tapped out or something, Spaghetti's going to be blocking really nicely. And, you know, it just gets, I mean, like Fury could definitely kill them quickly, but Spaghetti blocks Flying Murktide, and that scares me. I think I'm okay with this change here, knowing that I don't have that many hits, but if I do hit one of them, we'll have some fun. Oh, this hand's okay. Turn 2 bridge. Let's do it. Turn 2 bridge. They can obviously Thoughtseize, but then they'll be staring at this and wondering, what's up? This is the mental gymnastics we're playing with our opponent. This kind of keeps them off Murktide, sort of. Bloodstained Mire, are we going to fetch basics or are we going fetch shock? We're going fetch shock. I love it. Thoughtseize. Yeah. All right. Take your bridge. Take the bridge. K-Command's what we're going to have to probably beat. I think it's going to be K-Command. Taking a good read at this one. What's the cat doing here? Cat power. Don't worry about it. Just take this. There you go. Helped you out. Let's hit another Ritual. And then after that, let's hit a Blood Moon. How about that? Ritual and the Blood Moon wouldn't be bad. What else could be good here? Ritual into Chandra Torch Defiance. Rabblemaster somewhere in there too, probably. Seasoned Pyromancer wouldn't be the worst. All right. Land. This land they don't know about. Cycles of Street Wraith. I'm probably going to need a bridge here really quickly, unfortunately. Didn't get a Chalice, so could see problematic cards here pretty quickly. Uh-oh. Don't know about that Luca either. Drown the Lock is what they have. Fetch Shock here, maybe? Basic Island. No red mana. Thought Scour's me. Chandra Torch Defiance plus Luca. This feels like Murktide. So they Thought Scour me. This means they can counter stuff. Let's go on Draw Step. We're going to activate Scavenger Grounds here on Draw Step, I think. That way we can actually clear the graveyards, and then we have double Ritual to play whatever we want. And we'll sacrifice Ram, You're Not Ruined, so I can do this again in the future. I don't want Murktide. Murktide beats this. I can deal with Death Shadow. Murktide's just the problem. A little Ragavan. Little Ragavan. Seasoned Pyromancer. It's a pretty good card. A lot of mana for my opponent. Fetching and shocking. Maybe. Down to 8. Plays that Seasoned Pyromancer. Ditching. Fatal Push and Engineered Explosives. All right. Ragavan back to hand. All right. Let's play Karn off 5 mana. I have Relic, so I'm going to go get Relic. No, I have to go get Bridge because I'm going to lose. Actually, I'm going to lose this. I'm thinking Relic to make sure I don't die to a Drown the Lock, but I think I have to now take the Bridge. That was maybe a mistake because I have a Den of the Bugbear. I don't like what I just did there. I need the extra ritual in hand. Because if I have the extra ritual, then I don't have 3 cards down here. Cycles a Street Wraith. They're at 6. Plays a land. It's getting really weird. Decided not to dash in Ragavan. 5. Basic Swamp now. Big Murktide. Ragavan and Drown the Lock open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not dead, but I'm close. I'll go to 8 here. I'm putting Chalice on 2. The theory behind this is that this would prevent a Drown the Lock next turn, and I think they have it, so. The fact that they didn't dash in Ragavan or holding up 2 mana makes me think they have some sort of counter spell. Unfortunately, I have a couple Lukas here, so I'll go to 8, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need a Seasoned Pyromancer after this. And hope they don't have, like, Bolt. And for damage, top of the library is a Rabblemaster. If they play a Rabblemaster, I think I'm just dead. I think I'm just dead. There you go. Land drop this. They hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Sideboard we go. It feels really awkward that they're able to get so many of my things. I'm gonna still do, I think, the Luka and the Emrakul plan though. We're gonna stay with that plan. Gonna stay with it. We're on the play. They were okay draws. The fact that I had 2 Lukas in hand is a little awkward. We obviously don't want 2. They have Ragavan, so maybe the extra Abrade's nice because I don't have many ways to get around that. All right, we'll keep the 2-lander here. It needs help, but maybe we can get a Chalice down. We can get the Chalice down before too much happens here. We'll have a shot. It's where you want the Simian Spirit Guide back in the day, right? Because Death Shadow, Simian Spirit Guide. Go, go, go. All right. Your move, opponent. I'll play this other land, hopefully. There's a Street Wraith. Always doing it on my turn. Watergrave shocked. So this is probably... Oh, interesting. Well, we'll attempt. Maybe it's a Thought Scour. Could be Spell Pierce. Ooh, that resolved really fast. That resolved immediately. I like that. Engineered on 0. Land. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not going to have some strange way they kill Karn here. Locked him out. Win the match. There we go, chat. That's how you do it. 2-0. Red Prison. Making the comeback in 2022. Happened so fast. If you blinked, you missed it. Don't believe in your Street Wraiths to find you your second land if you really need it. No turn 1 play like Thought Seize, Thought Scour, or even Ragavan. Probably not worth the keep. Match 3, let's go. Never believe. Huh. Yeah, the Engineered. They waited all on the Engineer, and I get them. I get it. If you get that land and you're able to go for the Engineer and get rid of the Chalice, it's pretty good, but you miss it. Problems can happen. Engineered's an interesting choice there, too. Instead of something like K-Command. I would think you'd almost want K-Command, but I guess the Engineered Explosives can get rid of the Urza Saga tokens as well. Oh yeah, we were going to coding and it was just over pretty much, Greyas. You're totally right. Definitely needed one. How's your class go? I assume you're close to done. Trio. Well, who likes a turn 2 Blood Moon? Is that why you're all here? Just got out? Nice. Nice. Ah, Concealed Courtyard. Please don't Thoughtseize Inquisition me. Oh, Lantern. Lantern, what's up? How you doing, Lantern? Love you, Lantern. Let's play some Lantern. Blood Moon? All right. Haven't seen Lantern in a while. This could be a fun matchup. This is a good old matchup. Pixis. Gonna get rid of that Rabble Master, I'm sure. Oh, Chalice. I'll take that. No, another Pixis. All right, goodbye. Oh, Fury. I'll take that. Now they know I have a Fury. They're not going to give me lands, right? All right, I need to avoid a bridge from them. That's what I need to avoid. You got a cage. Please no bridge. Pithy Needle, go for it. What are you going to name? Chandra, Torch of Defiance, or Karn, Greatest of Creators? They're close to some sort of lock here. It's kind of getting scary. It's kind of scary. Let's see if we can start beating them down here. If they do not have bridge, fingers crossed that the 2 cards in their hand are not bridge and something else. There's an Abrade. They don't want us to have that. They really don't want us to have that land either. Inquisition, Prismatic. There's a Braid. They don't want us to have that. Oh, there's another Fury. I guess I can take that, right? There's a Saga. Doesn't do anything. Land drop does nothing. No follow-up. Fury into hand. Oh, look, I got a bridge. You want that, don't you, opponent? In for 6. They can't cast Thoughtseize. They have a Prismatic Ending they can't cast. It's 2 guaranteed cards they can't cast. Seasoned Pyromancer, I'll take that. Oh, I'll take that Karn. Can I have that? Oh, there's your bridge. You found it. But what are you going to do about this? Uh-oh. Goodbye. Lantern spins. Put a Chalice on 1. In for 6. All right. They had to spin it away. What do they got? Bridge. But they have no idea what we're drawing. It's a good feeling. We know 2 of the cards, Thoughtseize and Prismatic Ending. We need them to draw 1 more non-castable card. Saga ditched. We can find ourselves in a Braid. We can find ourselves a Karn. I'm going to play the other Fury here. This other Fury guarantees once we remove the bridge that we win the game. All right. Looking for Karn. Looking for a Braid. Uh-oh. Another bridge. All right. I need a Karn now. Or I need them to draw a card they can't cast. Oh. Oh, Forest. Oh, no. I need them to draw 2 cards. All right. All good, all good. Now I need to find a Braid, and I can get rid of the Pithy Needle and win the game. All right. The battle is on. Prison versus prison. Yep, no filtering. They have no idea. Face down cards for everybody. Academy Ruins. They're doing okay. A Braid. What's funny is if I had no Blood Moons here, Raymond Ruins would be kills, but then they'd be casting all kinds of crazy stuff. They're just going mill crazy. They're hoping that they don't draw 2 consecutive cards they cannot cast. Thoughtseizes and Prismatic Endings are great. Expedition map, castable. Karn. Come on, come on. Pixis. What's funny is they technically have, what, less cards than me? I guess they Pixis on my turn, or their turn. Karn. Come on, Karn, where are you at? I don't know. I can't quite figure it out. Relic. Come on, Karn, where are you at? This gets me under the bridge. I think I go for this, even though it draws me cards here. Play Rabblemaster here too. Land drop. Swing with the 1 token. In for 1. Because I think they have a Thoughtseize in hand. If I recall correctly. Alright, we gotta kill them before. Need them to draw another bad card for them. Rabblemaster can go punch their face in. They played a land, but I'm pretty sure Thoughtseize is still in hand here. It was tempting to use Fury and get rid of the Seasoned Pyromancer and make more tokens. It might be ending. It's one or the other. Where's Karn? Where's Karn? Or that a braid? Oh, what is this? Were? Wait. Each player turns face up all cards they own, then puts all permanent cards among them onto the battlefield. I'm kind of terrified now. What's happening? I've never seen them do this. I found Karns. I'll keep that Karn. I'll keep that Chandra. But now I have to ditch a Fury, and I didn't want to ditch a Fury because Fury was how I was going to kill this. Man, a lot just happened. What can I get from the sideboard? Not really anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage is coming through. Yeah, well, Pixis is taken care of by Karn. They did get this swamp. I think I'm gonna make sure they can't use that with a liquid metal coating. I'm more worried about the land than anything. And then on their upkeep here, because I thought they had Thoughtseize. Another missed opportunity for boat. Missed opportunity for boat. No. Got there. All right. We got there. That was wild. That was crazy. I don't like that. Opponent, you need to not do that kind of stuff to us. All right, a Braid's coming in. Bridge out. Bridge out. Bridge out. Luca. Emrakul. Pithy Needle. Spyglass. Chalice is decent here. We got lucky. I don't know if I want to take the Fury. I mean, I guess I could take the Furies out, and then if I happen to have Luca in my hand, that could be a whammy. Yeah, let's try it. You know what? Let's try it. What were they trying to hit with the Pixis? What did they miss? What they need? Hillbreaker? Spell can't be counted whenever you cast a spell, which is up to 1. Hey, look! This is a fun hand. Bounces everything. Keep 7 cards. Yes. Gemstone. Say okay. Gemstone. The big hint is when everything's highlighted, by the way. All right. You got it. Take my chalice. One at a time. Already too late. Basic Swamp's really good for them. Thoughtseize Bug. All right. Quick Clock's always nice. Glimmer Void. Lantern. Shredder. All right. I think it's Blood Moon territory here, and then we'll beat down. Now, I expose myself to potential Thoughtseize here, but that's okay. I have 2 threats that I can play. And I think keeping them off of Sagas, for example, Prismatic Endings and things like that, I think I want to do. They mill away the Saga, which is not used. Like, there you go. Prismatic Ending's not a thing. Bridge. They play Bridge. Cool. All right, we're going to be battling the bridges. 1, 2, 3. It's so funny. I could pick up this Chandra right now, but I think the Rabble Master is a higher priority. Rabble Master kills pretty quick here. And they either are picking this up or they're milling this. So they're picking up a card that they can't cast, meaning Rabble Master gets through. So they hit themselves, and they find another Prismatic Ending. That might be the game. Lanterns it away. We're going to be picking up Chandra. Extra bridge. Play Chandra. Uptick mana. Let's get a Seasoned Pyromancer down. A lot of threats. Extra draws. All right, I know they have 2 bridges, but, you know, you just got to like the Karn uptick, downtick, Abrade, Blaster. You know, the double whammy here. Wow, the hidden information in my hand is worth so much right now. Look at that Lantern. Oh, Abrade. They think they've got us. The Karn. Got him. Too much for you, Lantern. Too much. On we go. Poor Lantern. Oh, don't even start with me. No, poor Lantern. Who's prison now? We have a Lantern player at our local FNM. They played, so one of the first FNMs that I really started playing Red Prison, go to, I think it was 60 to 90 people. I know it was 90 because the thing was full and they overflowed. 90 people, we get queued up. We get queued up in round 2. And I go mountain, you know, pass, and this guy's great. He's just like, mountain, pass. I was like, okay. It's like, mountain. He's like, Ritual Rabble Master. It's like, make a token. It was a good, funny matchup. Hey, look, it's the Evil Eye thing again. What were they playing before? Luris? All right, let's do this. Got a lot of Rabble Masters here. 90 people? They were playing Burn? Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Watery Grave. Oh. We've done it. We found them. We found them. We found Mill. It's over, opponent. Take a hike. Fury, Chalice's Karn, Surgical's a Chalice. Gonna check out what's going on. I feel like I'm ritualing out a Goblin Rabble Master first here. I could go for the Blood Moon, though. Just feels like Rabble Master territory. Oh, all right. They didn't have the counter. Okay. Yeah, Rabble's all... I mean, this might be just Rabble. Race them. I got a lot of 4-drops and 5-drops in the list. Field. A couple more mountains and a Pyretic Ritual. The Abrade's hilarious, actually. Now they're like, wait, why didn't you... What are you doing? Why didn't you play that Rabble Master I know you have? Be like, because I'm gonna get you when you try to do this. I'll take that mountain. Please don't Archive Trap me 4 times. Fatal Push. Oh! Archive Trap once. 25. I report a murder. Hold on. We got to get there first. Got to get there first. Rabblemaster, try to win this. Do you have a counter? Oh, we got a counter. We got a counter player. Attack 2. This game's not over yet. They got Lurrus they could go fetching. If they go for Lurrus, I play Blood Moon. Giving them a lot of blue right now. Nice. I like it when my opponent just concedes. It's a good feeling. It's just a good feeling. Let's grab these cards. Bridge is out here. A lot of this is really good. A lot of this is really good. Do I need all these abrades? I've got Furies. Let's take one Chalice out. Good old Chalice for the sideboard. Karn goes and gets it. Any ban predictions? Ragavan, Lurrus, and Urzor talked about a lot. Probably one of those. I can't keep a one-lander. Mull with my opponent. Oh, look! This is fun. Let's keep this. Let's ban Chalice. Tragic slip banned. Squirmit, what's up? Keep. Season Pyromancer away. Say okay. Gemstone. Dude, Gemstone. Woot. Here we go. Palace. Crab. Oh, that's not a bad card to see. Remember, we have an Emrakul hidden in there somewhere. They just don't know about it just yet. Mills me. Come on, fetch. Fetch. Hit the Emrakul, then this won't get drowned and locked. Watery Grave. All right, they don't know about it yet, but they see a Luca. And they're probably like, what's that doing there? All right, I'm going to save the Blood Moon. It's better. I'm going to go Karn first. It's the one I can throw away here. Dang it. All right, well, we'll go get a Liquid Metal Coating. Or I could go get the Chalice. Actually, Chalice. Haha, I put the Chalice in the sideboard. Get got. I'm going to go get it. Prepping Blood Moon. Prepping Blood Moon. Echoing Truth. Bouncing my stuff. How rude. Surgical's Karn Great Creator. Absolutely. Go for it, opponent. Have at it. Don't mind that Emrakul. Just click real. Oh, they click really fast. They click so fast. They click so fast. We're going to get the Blood Moon down. Oh, I just need to get the Chalice on one to stop the Surgical. You didn't have her fun. Maybe they saw it when they searched really fast. Maybe they saw it. I don't know. Opponent isn't having any fun. They were having lots of fun. I'm getting banned from the Mill Discord. Hey, Mill Discord got a little bit of a shout out today. You keep that hammer tucked away, Blitz. I vaguely remember that Mill guy shouting out Red Prison players. Just saying. Oh, Blitz. Blitz, you're one of us. Enjoy this beautiful Blood Moon. It made you sad? No. Look at all these people jinxing us here. You can use the hammer as you please. Exactly, and that's why I'm telling you the hammer should just be kind with the hammer. We could put a door up. A door between discords. I don't have the tool that Magic Online defaults to bring it up. I can hit Q. If I hit, and I'm not in the chat over here, if I hit Q over here, it should blow it up. And then if you middle click on the mouse wheel, both toggle it. Match 5. Let's go. Bringer Bidder is our opponent. I have no idea who this person is. It's traumatic. All right, we have a turn 2 Blood Moon, or we have Seasoned Pyromancer, or we have Rabblemaster. It's pretty decent. We'll keep. What are we playing against? Oh, don't be burn, please. Don't be burn. Don't be burn. Oh, this is going to be a coin flip, and they got the play. Raid boss found, chat. Here we go. Give me a basic mountain, please. Karn, the great creator. Yeah, I have 3 Dragon's Claws, but it's really hard to beat burn when they're on the play. We'll see what we can do. We got Dragon's Claws. We just got to get through game 1 here. A Fury off the top wouldn't be bad. I could Fury and then Blood Moon. Blood Moon would stop Borostrums and Helixes. Really want a basic mountain here. Sunbay Canyon. Please no Eidolon. Just punch me. No Eidolon. Just punch. Punch and bolt me. I can't believe I'm asking to be punched. Just punch me. Give me the mountain. No Eidolon. That's fine. Light up the night or stage or whatever it's called. Skewers. Gosh, it's a lot of burn. All right, I'm going to 10. Land, basic land, basic land, basic land, basic land, basic land. It's a gemstone. I suppose it's okay. Mountain. All right, so I'm taking 1 here. The question is, what am I doing? I need to probably keep the Karns. I probably need to... I think I just have to play Blood Moon here. I think I opened myself up to Searing Blaze too quickly. And I'd rather have this and then maybe Seasoned Pyromancer next turn. We'll see. Harold, thank you for the Prime. Welcome. I don't think Pyro here. I mean, of course, I mean, like, it's kind of good to have some red cards here in case we end up running into Fury. There's a basic mountain. I needed that last turn. Going to 7. A Fury would be great off the top here. Another Blood Moon. Well, I'm going to 5. We're going to get rid of 1 Karn here. And I think the Blood Moon. It's great too. Hype, thanks. We do not hit a Fury, but we create a bunch of blockers. I need them to not play a land for me. If they can not play a land and have like the Skewer or the... Yeah, just Skewer. Got the hype train going, that's cool. Oh my gosh, Evan's here too. Oh no, Evan, don't show up now. Lava Spike. It takes me to 2. So I need a Fury. Opponent didn't finish me off there. Fury, Fury, Fury. Come on, Fury, where you at? Play Karn, down tick. I'm gonna go get the Dragon's Claw on the off chance we get another turn. Donnie, Evan. Oh, 44. That's a long time. All right, down tick with Karn. Yes, yes. This is where boat would be great. We can have the boat chat. Fast turn. I need a dodge for 2 turns here. This is... We died casting a lot of cards right now. Ah, land. All right, they got it. They don't have 3 blanks here. Searing Blaze me. Blaze me. There you go. All right. All right. They know about the Dragon's Claw, unfortunately. I think we had to play to our outs. We are playing for the good old 5-0. We needed a Fury, and that was not happening. All right, Dragon's Claws. In you come. Braids as well. Bridges out. All right. So how do I want to do this? I mean, I took Karn out last time for the Luca Emrakul package. That was kind of cool. Whoa, heebie-jeebies. Whoa, thanks. So Donnie, Evan, heebie-jeebies, thank you so much. Scam Train's not a scam train. Evan, how was your stream? How was the 4-color blink? Your modifications, did they work for you? This is 100 Everos. He was dishonored? Poor guy. All right, bringing in a Braid, a couple Dragon's Claws here. Emrakul and Luca. I kind of want to get the other Luca in here, but I also don't think I need that many. Making it up good now. Dishonor was awesome. Magic was... well, we're having fun. Doesn't sound like you had as much fun as we are having. Let's get rid of one Ritual and do one more Luca. We're going to risk it a little bit here for an explosive start versus a big time finisher. Shoot. Needed another land. One land here. There we go. All right. Keep. We're going to hold on to Luca and Chandra here. We're going to see where it takes us. see where it takes us. Maybe we can get an Emrakul. There's no turn 1 Chandra. I'm on the play. Turn 2. Turn 2. Turn 2, turn 3 Luca, turn 4 Emrakul. I mean, this avoids a lot of the artifacts we have, which is nice. Lava Spikes us, okay. What an absolute rude Emrakul we have these days. Why is Emrakul in hand already? All right, good luck us. We got a Chandra in play. What's funny is I could play Luca next turn if I draw a land, and if I do that, I might do that looking for Seasoned Pyromancer. And if I can then play Seasoned Pyromancer, I can Luca down tick onto the Emrakul. So it might be a play. We'll see. I don't care if they have Eidolon. They can have Eidolon. Oh, goodness. Lava Spike opening is very weak. That's good. I think they have artifact removal, personally. They're ready to remove that Chalice or that Dragon's Claw. That Karn, game 1, put our opponent on edge. Now they're sitting here looking at Chandra, wondering what they've done. Yeah, 2 smashes in hand. That's what they got. They have something. I'm hoping no Sanctifier, Auriok, Core Firewalker. Those are really bad cards for us. Yeah, Wear and Tear maybe. For Moon. We just showed them a Moon. Now they're really second-guessing themselves. There's the Eidolon. All right. Land, I play Luca, I think. Well, deck is giving me things. We're going to go ahead and play them. Luca and Uptick. Now they have 2 Planeswalkers to worry about. What do we exile? Nothing. That's okay, though. That's okay. All of our stuff's 3 drops. I need a Seasoned Pyromancer into Luca downtick. Also, these cards, didn't really want to draw them anyway. Luca just drew 3 cards we hate. All right, opponent. Where are you sending Eidolon? Yeah, they might throw burn at the walkers, too. I didn't downtick the Eidolon. Roiling Vortex. You got it. I like this game. This is looking good. All right, where do you send to? Our face, probably, right? They have to. If they're not sending it to our face, what are they doing? Losing. Hype train success. What'd everyone get? I got the other side of hype hands. Oh, look at that. That's like a little wolf, but it's a hype fail. Oh, they're going after the wrong planeswalker. Come on, Spyro, where are you at? Top 2 cards. Roiling does its thing. I love this game. I love this game. Goodbye, Emrakul. We will see you shortly. We will see you shortly, Emrakul. How about now? Oh, that's right. I still have Furies in here. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Fury's not a bad draw either. Uptick damage, pass turn. Woo! Man, I'm like so excited. This looks great. They need to activate their Soul Guide Lantern. They're gonna bring in all this. They're gonna bring in all this graveyard removal and everything, right? Panicking Emrakul. This is looking good. I can downtick the Fury. If they're throwing a Bolts of Fury, great. Perfect. Love it. I can downtick Luca on this season. Pyromancer go again to kill things. They have a Roiling Vortex just weighing away at everybody's life total. This is looking good. We're going to be going, I think, to a game 3. They're going to be on the play, though. We're going to have to beat them in game 3. Bolts me. That was rude. Skewers Fury. See, that's 3 damage, not to me. I love it. It's good. Roiling doing its thing. Down to 10. Getting a little nervous. What? Rabble Master's faster here. What am I talking about? You Ritual, you Rabble Master, you Season Pyromancer. You attack. Oh, yeah. You do the Luca things. You pass the turn. I'm going to be at 9. Things could happen here. We'll see. There's Fury again. All right, they're dead on board. My opponent will need 3 bolts. They will need 3 bolts. Do you have it, opponent? Doing something with Fiery Islet. Paying costs. That's good. That's got to be enough. Cycles of Fiery Islet. We're going to game 3. Plays a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. 6 here, 2 here. Spin for Emrakul. All right. Game 3 coming up. Here we go. This is where it all comes down to. Do we make any changes here? They kept a hand with an Eidolon. That is what they wanted, and a Roiling Vortex. They don't want us to gain life. I'm wondering if I want the Ritual for just something a little bit quicker, or if I'm good with what I have. They probably did overboard. Heebie-jeebies. Look at the little hype group guy. It's got to be how we have it. Ritual over a Rabble Master. Moon's good. Ritual over a Rabble Master is kind of interesting. At that point, I'd almost say Ritual over Luca. I'm not opposed to this. I'm not opposed to a Rabble Master out on the draw for a little more speed. I think I'm good with that. We pick up a Pyretic Ritual and wanted Rabble Master, we'll know. I think we need the ramp. Ah, come on, Magic Online. And they kept 7. Oh boy. Mulligan. Okay. We got to put something back. I put Ramunant back. And we put Gemstone out. Get rid of Ritual. And then I could Fury Chandra away. Obviously, the Ritual's kind of nice to have, but I like this Dragon's Claw. Maybe Goblin Guide can get us out of the mall. Come on. Come on, hit a land, hit a land, hit a land. There's one on the bottom. Can you hit that one? Yes. Okay. Hit like a Ritual here that I could just pitch to Fury. Blood Moon's pretty good. I'm going to be patient for one turn. I'm going to be patient. Patient we must be. Zen. Come on. Idle on me. Idle on me. Fury, Chandra, Blood Moon. Get out of here, right? Come on. Show me the Eidolon. Okay. Give me a crappy red card that I want to pitch. Like a Ritual right here. Then I can keep the Chandra around. Come on. I can kill both of these. Greed is being rewarded here. Chalice of the... Ooh, Chalice of the Void. Dang. Dang. Chalice of the Void's pretty good. All right, Fury, both of these play Blood Moon. Or do I Fury... Or do I get the Chalice down first? Can I beat a Sanctifier? Oh, man, that would be really tough. Let's get rid of the board. I think it's going to be Blood Moon here. Maybe they'll concede in frustration. Gains me another life here, and they know the Chalice is coming. Yeah, the Sanctifier could be a problem. This is looking good. Come on, opponent. What do you got? What do you got over there? Land. The follow-up of a Swift Spear. Okay. It's not the most dangerous card. We'll throw Chalice on 1 for Lightning Bolts and Lava Spikes. We can't really do much about Skewers. Land is okay. 2 would be okay with the Chalice. I'd be okay with the Chalice going to 2. But if we hit another like Dragon's Claw, I think I want to be casting that. So Chalice on 1. They didn't fire off anything at 1 there. Makes me think maybe Boros Charm's in hand. Now we need action. Ugh. It does. It would hit the Eidolon too. Maybe the 2 is better. I have a Braids too, so we have to consider some of that removal. Come on. You're a little out of our wheelhouse, Luca. Yeah, 2 would have hit the Eidolon and stuff. That's fair. Now they have an Eidolon in play, though. Makes all their spells a little bit awkward to play, and we have lots of red spells. I'm nervous. Maybe the Chalice on 2 is important. Come on, land. I'll take it. See if they want to interact with Luca here. Gonna go up, ticking. Dang it. We just went over 2 Chalices and a Pyretic Ritual. Oh, that was not good. Part of the reason to go ahead and keep the Chalice on 1 for Chalice on 2 later. Okay, but they're coming after what appears to be me. What's funny is I could go land uptick, go get a Fury potentially. Plus, if they start going after this, then it's buying me time. Well, this game's closer than it looks right now. Oh, no, I don't have Karn. I took the Karns. I was going to say Karn could go get those. I'm going to 14. All right. That is not a good card. I hit a Seasoned Pyromancer. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. I take damage, but I also gain, so it's minimal what I'm doing here. I get some blockers as well. We could always use Luca down ticking on Seasoned Pyromancer. We hit our land, we have a Desperate Ritual, which is okay. We can always down tick Luca on a Seasoned Pyromancer as well to go get a Fury. They could have a bunch of 1-drops in hand. They could. There's a land drop. They might have a bunch of Searing Blazes too. Which doesn't look too bad, honestly, because they'll Searing Blaze here. I can get the token back and then down tick with the Luca. And we never have to interact by casting things. So it looks bad, but it's like not bad. I'll probably chump block here. If they only attack with 1, I am tempted to just leave this as an option, but I think my life total matters here, right? This match seems fun to track in paper. Oh, it's a blast, right? Down to 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this in down tick. See what we hit. Something good, something good, something good. Oh! 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 Hello, opponent! How are you? You have 6 permanents. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I'll take Seasoned Pyromancer or something. Hit Big Spaghetti. I'm at 9. Come on. What are you going to do about that? Come on. Hold the line. Come on, don't have the burn. Land drop. 4 cards to beat. What is it? Searing Blaze would be 1 card. That'd be 2, and then they need a few more. I was going to say, they cast anything. Emrakul just kills too. They almost want to be able to sacrifice this, right? And I'm gaining life here too. All right, they're going after, obviously, the token. I take only 2. Obviously, they can attack with like a Monastery Swiftspear or something here. Flying Spaghetti Monster to the rescue. We're trying. I think the last thing I let them have, or I mean, they attack, I block, right? And then they have 6 permanents again. I'm blocking. I'm going to give you Eidolon, right? Has to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is there any reason to give them 1 over? I guess I don't want them to randomly get an extra point in here because of prowess. So I block on this side. I'm 5. end step. What can I lose to? What can I lose to? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we've got there. Maybe this is important to play first in case of like weird bolts, but we have Chalice covered here. I'm living the dream. That's right, I'm living the dream. We got the GGs in chat. We got the GGs in chat. We're doing everything. 1, 2, 3. Rabble Master. Gain a life. Do it. Ritual. Gain a life. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. My heart. We got there. They're giving us the clean board. Wait for that one to be posted, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a fun one. Goblin, send us home. Send us home, Goblin. Good games. Opponent gave us the GGs. Good one. 5-0 trophy here with a little sneak attack red prison in modern. That's from the sideboard. Very, 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 very sneaky. Here's the list. You can find the list by doing ! deck list as well. Uncle DB.
Damn Gina. ... 5.0. ... Been a long time, brava. Freaking stinkin'.
Freaking stinkin'. Yeah, we got there. Oh my gosh. I think that Chalice on 1 was the correct play. I know the Chalice on 2 is good too, but we had so many extra Dragon's Claws, you want to be able to play that. Had a few good hits. Obviously, the spin to win there at the end was just... it's the randomness that we asked for. The list is interesting. It's a typical red prison list with, instead of Eidolons, little Luca, and a little bit of spaghetti. I hope you enjoyed it. Because I did.